You just arrived Germany. Yay, herzlich willkommen in Deutschland. You just arrived Germany. All of a sudden, things feel complicated. You're receiving official letters you don't understand. Eh? And to make matters worse, people are talking about taxes, Anmeldung, about insurance. They're talking about you getting Hausarzt, Frauenarzt. Huh? They're talking about a lot of things, but you're asking yourself, where do I start? Don't bother. I have once been there. So, on this video today, I'll put you through 10 things every newcomer is supposed to do in Germany. If you are my returning subscriber, thank you very much. I'm Emiliette. On my channel, I motivate, I inspire, and I share insights on my experience as a foreigner living in Germany. On this video today, I want to focus by giving out info for newcomers in Germany on things they are supposed to do immediately they arrive in Germany. And I have 10 points. To begin with, I have address registration. Immediately you arrive Germany, make sure that within 14 days you have booked an appointment at the Einwohnermeldeamt, which is the local registration office in your city. Make sure you go online, search Wohnsitzanmeldung. Termin für Wohnsitzanmeldung. For example, Berlin or Hamburg or whatsoever, Hamburg Mitte zum Beispiel. When you book this appointment, you will be needing what? You'll be needing your Wohnungsgeberbescheinigung, your resident permit or passport, and every other family member included that is supposed to do the address Anmeldung. And if kids are involved, of course, you people are supposed to carry the child's birth certificate as well. So it is super important that you do this within 14 days of arriving in Germany. Failure to do this, you might become a fine, right? You might receive a fine. And remember, if you don't do address and Meldung, you'll not be able to open a bank account. You'll not be able to sign so many contracts or even receive your tax identification number. So you first of all want to, within 14 days, you do your address and Meldung. So the next point on my to-do list is what? Get your Steuer-ID. In German, it's called a Steueridentifikationsnummer. Immediately, you must have done your Anmeldung and you are given a Meldebestätigung that you have registered your address. More often than not, you will receive from the taxation office a Steuer ID. If you don't receive it and you start working already, of course you can contact the taxation office for your tax ID. And mind you, this document is super important. It should not go missing. Keep it jealously. It's good that I mention it here, right? So now, when you get this number is just like, I think the taxation office uses it to collect tax. So try to open a German bank account. It is super important because Germany depends more on bank transfer. So you are supposed to open this bank account so your boss can be able to pay you, your company, and so on and so forth. And you can also be able to pay your rent, maybe buy groceries, and so on and so forth. And most banks allowed online registration with English support. So do well to open your bank account. It is super important. So the fourth point on my to-do list is get health insurance. It is important that you know that health insurance in Germany is mandatory, and we have public health insurance and private health insurance, but most employees are automatically, they are automatically enrolled in the public health insurance. So you want to choose well. You check out the type of health insurance and then you see where to insure yourself. Okay. So the fifth point on my to-do list is for you to understand the type of resident permit you're holding. Always know the type of resident permit you're holding, when are you supposed to renew it, and so on and so forth. Those deadlines are super important. Missing them will bring you a serious problem. So always check, understand the type of resident permit you are holding, know when you are supposed to renew, right? And normally renewal has to take place at the foreign office. So you want to be versed with the deadline so you don't get to miss anything. The next thing you're supposed to do is what? To get a family doctor, which is called Hausarzt. Or for women, you also get a family doctor and you also get a Frauenarzt, which is a gynecologist. Remember, when you get when you get health insurance, be it public or private, you will receive a Gesundheitskarte. With this Gesundheitskarte, you will take it to where? You will take it to your house art, your new house art, or your new Frauenarzt. And if you have kids, of course, you want to also look for a Kinderarzt. So you're looking for a pediatrician, you're looking for a gynecologist, and you're looking for a general practitioner, because your health is wealth. Mind you, your health is wealth. You don't have to joke about this particular point as a newcomer, right? So make sure you get a family doctor, and for women, a gynecologist or a Frauenarzt, and you will be needing your health insurance card when you visit these places. Of course, you have to check it online as well, and to make things a little bit, flexible and easier for you, check it around your city. That's the best option. You get an appointment, you call them. Hallo, ich bin Frau so so so. Nehmen Sie bitte neue Patienten. I'm looking for, a gynecologist. Also, they will give you an appointment. Okay. The seventh and most important point is you have to check your utilities, because more often than not, when you sign a house contract, we have what they call the van meter and the card meter. The card meter is just the house without utilities. Then the van meter to it now, it includes utilities like heating, water, electricity, and so on and so forth. So you want to check your rental contract. If there is no electricity, you want to look for a good provider. You register with them, but if you cannot do it, more often than not, a lot of people can help you. Maybe you have a Bekannte also, you register with them, you give out the Stromzähler, information about the Stromzähler, the date you people enter the house, and so on and so forth. And then if you need maybe a house Wi-Fi or internet, you also check which Anbieter is good. And from my experience, it's good that lass dich erstmal bitte beraten. Ne? Don't just make a choice like that. Seek for advice. Which of the Anbieter is really good, and it's that you'll be able to pay. So you want to check out all of these very important stuffs, utilities, internet, and so on and so. Another very, very important to do on my list is understand how to ride public transport. Understand how to ride public transport and register for public transport tickets and cards. Some cities, like bigger cities like Hamburg, they have Monatskarte. They offer Monatskarte, they offer Tageskarte, they offer yearly card. But now presently we have this Deutschlandweit ticket. I think it's cheaper. So in order for you to be mobile, and always go for what, with a budget, you'll be able to, pay. So make sure you get these tickets if you don't yet have a license, because if you're new, man geht einfach davon aus that even if you have a driver's license, they might not allow you to immediately start, driving also. So you want to get these tickets, know how to buy them, how to pay them, and yeah, how to ride public transport. in order not to enter the wrong train or the wrong bus, know how to take a bus, take a train, and so on and so forth, right? That is a very, 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 very important point. And lastly, get a German SIM card. Get a German SIM card, because without a phone, life will be very, very difficult for you. Yes, life will be very difficult. You need it for Google Maps. You need it, of course, to call. There are lots of emails you might receive, be it from work, from school, and so on and so forth. And of course, you also want to always have your ID card or your passport, depending on where your resident permit is. You always want to have it with you when you're going out. You don't want to just leave it at home and enter trouble somewhere. So those are the very, very important stuffs that, according to me, a newcomer in Germany should be able to do, or should be able to know about them. So I know that moving to a new country can feel really, really overwhelming, but if you're able to, get the right informations, yeah, and you settle in smoothly. And if you're watching this video and you're new in Germany, my God, you're welcome. Make sure you comment, or if you're watching this video, what was the most difficult stuff you wish you had known before moving in Germany that you did not know, and that you discover it later and you were just like laughing about it? So yeah, please do it to subscribe on my YouTube channel, and bye bye.